Hey Emoji J, hey Lions and Tigers. Welcome to Guess Again Trivia, you guys. Good morning. I hope everybody's got plenty of rest, plenty of caffeine. I know I did. I drank about 4 cups of coffee. And now we're here. Lions and Tigers, welcome. Hakeem, welcome. Good morning, you guys. Happy Monday, John. Welcome. Jack White, welcome. Welcome everybody to Guess Again Trivia. Happens 10 a.m. every morning. Hi Pegleg. Hey MP. Hey Vibes. Every Monday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern. It's good to see everyone. I'm super excited. Welcome, Eddie Girl. I'm excited to have our lovely contestants on the show today. And let's see. All right, who else are we missing? Okay, Emoji. Thank you for the favorite. Storm Chaser. We got Lux. Lux is here. Addie Girl's here. So now we are just missing Storm Chaser. He's still in my life. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, that's Sin. Okay. Lux is not here. That was Sin. Okay. You know, the name changes mess us up a lot. We all went to J. I told, well, yeah, because in the group chat, it is sometimes to find me. So I gifted Jay, told Jay, everybody go over there and favor him or go to his line to find me. That's the easiest way I could think of. Storm Chaser, welcome. All right, you guys, welcome to Guess Again Trivia. We are here on a Monday, 10 a.m. Please, no cussing, no cursing, no drinking, no smoking in the stream, no cheating, no writing down answers, no Googling. We love you guys, but we also trust you. So let's have a lot of fun. Let's learn something new today. Jenks, welcome back. John, welcome. Jess Alley, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Good morning. I'm so excited to have everybody here. Today is Guess Again Trivia. Mondays at 10 a.m. Don't forget to fave me so you can come back and hang out, be a part of the show. If you're interested, hit me up or any one of my bouncers. They will direct you to the right place. All right. Guess Again Trivia. We are here. We made it. I hope everybody had an amazing holiday. For those of you who choose to celebrate it, we love it. I'm glad I saw some of you guys having a good time this weekend. I was a little jealous while I sat at home in horrible weather. It's okay. I enjoyed it through you guys and the videos that I saw, and I hope everybody had an amazing, amazing weekend. Milo, welcome. I'm jealous because you know what? Had I known ahead of time, I could have been there. I could have flown out. Because I wanted to go somewhere this weekend, and the places I was going to go, it was horrible storming. I could have flew out. But I didn't have enough time to organize that. So welcome again. If you're new in here, don't forget to hit the star at the top of my name so you could come back and hang out. It's all about the love. I also do coffee times in the morning. MP, if you are ready, just say the word and we will get started. And please hit your host and our guests with a fave. Go check them out. You never know who you will enjoy their company, okay?
Yes, you never know.
Welcome. Good
wild.
morning.
Wild.
What, this weekend? Or are you talking
Yeah.
about what Emoji J just put?
What emoji J just put?
Wild behavior, Emoji J. Wild
Wild.
behavior. Hey, Jen, welcome back. Fair
You know
Cruz,
that.
welcome.
You know that'd only
All
be
right.
bound to happen if I went to a stream I don't go to anymore. Come on, now.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Guess Again Trivia with your host, E-Baby, and co-host, Top Badge Masterpiece. Please make sure you hit us with a face so you can check us out, hang out with us, and get to know us. We're pretty cool people, laid-back individuals, and we just like to have fun.
Definitely. Always here for the fun, and it's going to be fun today. I don't know who all our contestants are. I've been busy preparing for a trip. I'm actually going to have to bounce out of here right after the end of the show.
Gotcha.
But I'm excited for it. and I'm ready to, like you said, learn a little bit and get some laughs and start our day off right.
Yes. No cussing. E-Baby will try to do her best. She was on a really good roll before we got featured, never cussed. But now that we're featured, it happens
It's the
sometimes, and
pressure.
I apologize for it right now.
It's the pressure getting to you.
All right. Please, admins, keep up with the plugs if you can. That would be much appreciated. We're going to go ahead and bring in our 3 amazing contestants, if you will request the box. And please tell us a little bit about yourself so we can get it started. And then Masterpiece will be so kind to explain how the game goes. All right. Chocolate, welcome. Joey, welcome.
Absolutely.
All right. First, we have Storm Chaser. Welcome. Tell us about yourself.
Oh, there I am. Okay. Chaser. I stream intermittently, but mainly I go on different shows. I'm on a bunch of shows coming up, too many to list. And Jay told me this show would be right up my alley, so here I am. I am working so that if my phone rings, I have to go. Just mute me. But I should be able to avoid work for at least an hour.
Okay. We'll try to make it quick.
And if we see you looking at your phone or whatever, we'll trust that you're not looking up answers or writing anything down.
No,
Yes, Jen, you heard that? He is allowed to look down and answer the phone.
I will look up.
We got some watchdogs in the room.
We do.
I don't need to cheat. There's no reason to.
Absolutely. It's about fun. And if you cheat, then you're just cheating yourself out of fun, education, and every other great thing that comes along with it.
Absolutely.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Storm Chaser.
Yes.
I had 3 cups of coffee, and I might need another. It's only cheating if you got constant. I like it.
Well, Genevieve already caught you, Sam.
All right. Welcome, Addie girl. Tell us about yourself and what you do on the app.
Good morning, everybody. I stream. I do featured shows here and there. And yeah, hi, Vibes. And yeah, it's lovely to be here. Thank you very much for having me.
I'm excited. We're excited to have you. Thank you for joining in our trivia game this morning.
Oh yes, it's morning. I'm not a very good morning person, so if I miss some questions,
it's okay. You won't be the only one. Trust me.
No.
Right.
We're all on that page.
On downtime. I'm not a morning person.
It's all right.
But I'm really happy to be here.
I think you'll have fun and enjoy it, and I think you'll want to come back. So hopefully that's the case.
I did watch it on YouTube. I was like, I'm going on this one.
It's a lot of fun. It really is.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Both of you.
Thank you so much for joining us today. All right, coming in last but not least, Lux. Welcome, Lux. How are you? Tell us about yourself.
Hi, good morning. I'm good. This is sip number 2 of coffee. So
I got my chimneys.
It's just coffee, Jen. It's just coffee.
Right on. It's early. And oh, my kids.
Yeah, I don't have any whiskey in it. I didn't make it Irish.
Oh yeah, I have some Bailey.
We wouldn't know if you did.
Right.
For having me. I'm Lux. You can find me every Saturday 10 p.m. Eastern for my featured show, Tic Tac Trivia. Other than that, I've sort of I'm on when I come on, but it's usually the Saturday, and then we'll hang out afterwards for Audience Edition and a little Lux After Dark, and that's it.
Lux After Dark. Well, I don't think we could talk about that on the featured show, so we'll have to do that on the slide.
In 50 minutes, we can discuss that one.
Yeah, that's right.
Welcome everybody to Guess Again Trivia. I'm just going to give you a quick rundown on the rules before we get started. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them at the end. I promise I will try to answer them all before we get there. Okay. We play Guess Again in 3 rounds. We have 16 clues used in each round, and the answers in each round are the same. Different clues, same answers. Okay. In the first round, you have a minute on the clock, Every correct answer is worth 1 point. In the second round, we cut your time down to 30 seconds. The clues get harder, and every correct answer is worth 2 points. And in our final lightning round, you have 15 seconds on the clock, but each correct answer is worth 3 points. And those are one-word lightning round clues. Okay. But remember, you will have already gone through round 1 and round 2. You will have heard all the answers and hopefully retained some of them. Now, we do not have any audience helps or lifelines or anything like that, but you can skip a clue. If you skip it, it will go on to the next player's special steal round. Now we call it a steal round, but you're not stealing any points from the person who skipped.
Right.
You are, however, going to be given a special 20-second round just for those stolen cards. From me, Emoji J? Try muting me for a sec, baby.
You might want to get out and come back in. I don't hear it.
Okay. Where was I? Steal round. Okay. The steal round becomes that much more important the later in the game we go, because you actually have more time in a steal round than in a regular round 3 turn. When it's your turn, everybody else will be muted, and I will read the first clue before I start the timer. You can guess and guess and guess and guess again, all the way until the end of the timer buzzer. In other words, when you hear that buzzer start to go off, do not stop guessing. When the buzzer's stopped, do not continue guessing. Any guesses given after the buzzer stops are really just clues for the next person. Okay. If you skip and I don't have time to read the whole next question, it will not go into the steal round. It will stay in the main pile because that's a skip that didn't do anybody any good. Understand? The timer does count down for our regular timed rounds. To avoid any confusion, we just let you know that for the steal round, the timer counts up. Still counts the same way. That being said, it is very important in this game that we do not Google our answers, we do not get our answers from anybody else, and we definitely do not write down the answers, because that would be an unfair advantage. This is all about a combination of your trivia knowledge and your short-term memory. Okay. eBaby, if you could unmute the contestants, I have a sample question to share with them. This one, remember, will not be used in the game. This is just a sample so that y'all can see the way that the rounds flow. In the first round, this clue is, and any of you can answer this one, this is not a regular term, starts life as an egg, becomes a tadpole, then grows into its adult form. Frog is correct.
Right.
So that would go into the answered pile. We would finish up round 1. I would shuffle everything. And when that same card came up in round 2, the clue would be some species are poisonous.
Snakes.
Except we already know the answer. Frog.
Oh, it's frog?
Once again.
Frog?
I'm just giving an example. Just giving an example.
Answer again? I don't know what's going on.
After that round 2, it goes in the answered pile. We shuffle everything back together, and when it comes up in round 3, that same exact clue and answer card, the clue is green.
Grenouille. That's frog in French.
Ooh, I like it. Grenouille. Okay, so that was
Just don't use
an
it in the
example
game.
card.
Just don't use it in the game.
Frog will not be in our game today. That was
All right.
just an example so you guys can see how challenging the clues get from round to round. Okay. Do any of you have any questions before we dive in?
Just gonna have to play, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. That sounds good.
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Alrighty. So we're gonna go ahead and play left to right. Storm Chaser is gonna lead us off,
Perfect.
and he's gonna start us strong. And Storm
You
Chaser.
can't use words like that and not expect me to say stuff.
Just say it inside. Inside. In, not on. Storm Chaser, please make sure if you're skipping, please make sure to say the word skip. I'm not going to automatically skip if you say I don't know or next or anything like that. I'm listening for the word skip.
Okay.
I do have my earbuds in. I'm doing my best to hear you clearly. If I don't hear what you say, I'll ask you to repeat it. And the same thing for you. If you don't hear part of the clue, you need me to repeat it, say it right away. I'll be on it. Okay.
Okay.
All righty.
Sure.
Got a minute on the clock. I've got our cards shuffled. They do. Hey, if there's one thing I learned in all of my time going on featured shows, it's how to dance carefully on that line of not crossing featured show boundaries. All right. Your first clue, I'm going to read before I start the timer. Your first clue is a German manufacturer of sport apparel and footwear.
Adidas.
Guess again?
Adidas.
Guess again?
Skip.
Okay. Spiders build these to catch prey.
Cobwebs. Webs.
Web is the answer, correct. The largest big cat in North America.
Panther. Mountain
Guess
lion.
again?
Mountain
Guess
lion.
again?
Lynx. Bobcat.
Guess again? Guess again?
Tiger. Lion.
Guess again? Guess again?
Skip.
Okay. An organ humans use for hearing and balance.
Ear.
Correct. Insects that are considered dirty and known to survive nuclear explosions.
Cockroaches.
Correct. Popular plant often given. I don't have time to finish it. I'm not going to read it out and give the next person extra time to prepare. Storm Chaser, congratulations. You did get 3 answered correctly in that first round. 3 correct. So that's 3 points on the board. And we had 2 skips, Addie girl. So
Yeah.
you are the first person to get a steal round. Now I'm going to read them in the same order that they came up for Storm Chaser. Because there are 2, you do have the ability to skip the first one and still get the second one correct. Okay.
Okay.
20 seconds on the clock. I'm going to read the clue before I start the timer. We're looking for a German manufacturer of sports apparel and footwear.
Skip.
The largest big cat in North America.
Cougar.
Guess again.
Mountain lion.
Guess again.
Leopard.
Guess again.
It's not a lynx. I haven't. Skip.
Well, that was the second steal, so nothing to skip to. That's quite all right. Nothing was answered correctly in the steal round, so I'm going to go ahead and reveal those answers because they will be used in the next rounds. The first one, the German manufacturer of sports apparel and footwear that we were looking for was Puma.
Puma. It's all about the
Okay.
cat today.
And,
Right.
and I was going to say, just to completely confuse us, the largest big cat in North America is a jaguar. Jaguar was what I was looking for on that.
In North America? In North
One
America.
cat that was not named, yes. The largest big cat in North
Where
America.
in North America?
That's an excellent question. Not in this test.
Okay.
Addie girl, we're starting off fresh. You haven't heard this clue, so I'm going to read it before I start the 1-minute timer. Okay. The first clue is a popular plant often given as a romantic gift.
A rose?
Correct. A type of soup or stew often containing fish.
Skip.
A granular material found in deserts and on beaches.
Sand.
Correct. A section of a human or animal skeleton.
A section?
Section of a human or animal skeleton.
Vertebra.
Guess again.
Skull.
Guess again.
Femur.
Guess again.
I skip.
Okay. Elongated, legless, carnivorous reptiles.
Alligator.
Guess again.
Crocodile.
Guess again.
Skip.
No time to skip it because the timer's up, but you did have all the way through the buzzer to guess. Quite all right. You
All right.
still got 2 correct answers, so 2 points on the board. And anybody that's new here in the comments, please keep in mind we want wrong answers only in the comments. Your chance to answer correct will be when you get on the show. Okay. We switch over to Lux for her first steal round. And again, Lux, you have 2 chances to steal.
Okay, I'm glad I
Okay,
didn't go
so if
first.
you-
Thanks, guys.
If you don't know this first one, don't hesitate to skip. You have 2 opportunities in 20 seconds. Your first clue is a type of soup or stew often containing fish.
Clam chowder?
Chowder is the answer we were looking for.
Sweet.
Next question, section of a human or animal skeleton.
A bone?
Bone is what we're looking for. So very non-specific section, just that section. Good job, Lux. Getting both of your stolen answers correct. And now we go into your regular round with a minute on the clock. Your first clue you've heard already, but I'm still going to say it before I start the timer. And we are looking for an elongated, legless, carnivorous reptile.
A snake?
Correct. Next clue, second lightest element in the observable universe.
Second lightest element? Helium?
Yes.
Nice. Oh,
Writing
God.
implement or art medium with a solid pigmented core.
Pencil?
Correct. 3-dimensional work of art.
3-dimensional work of art. Cube?
Guess again.
Work of art. I'll skip that one.
Common leafy herb used in Italian cuisine.
Thyme?
Guess
Rosemary?
again. Guess again.
Italian seasoning?
Guess again. It's in that.
Right, I don't know any of the things in Italian. Oregano.
Correct.
Yeah.
Secure. Oh,
Right on.
timer started. I won't have time to read the clue. Very nice job, Lux. Your first time up, getting 6 correct,
Uh-oh.
including your skips. Oh, 6 correct. Don't leave yet, Addie girl. We're not done, I promise.
All right, Lux, I'm going to back you out and put her in and then back you back in, okay? Welcome, you guys, to Guess Again Trivia 10 a.m. Addie girl is loading. Hi, Mia. Hi, Mohammed. Everybody, good morning. Don't forget to hit the top 3 favorites, gifters. Lolita, Peg Leg, and Waffle Waffle.
Addie girl,
Addie?
you're not loading. You might have to leave the stream and come right back.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's a glitch that just keeps you loading and loading and loading and loading.
But it's okay. Welcome, you guys, to Guess Again Trivia, 10 a.m. Mondays, every Monday. So check us out. Hit the star at the top on my name so you can come back and hang out. Hit a favor on all these lovely people that are in the box as well this morning. Shout out to the top 3 gifters of the day, especially Lolita. She's my baby.
Not quite, Emoji J. We've got probably one more turn. I think Storm Chaser is gonna wrap up this round. I have a feeling.
I was going to say this round, they've all answered quite a bit of questions. So I would imagine we're not too far away from the first round.
No, not too far at all. And Slim, you can be on the show anytime in the future. Just message one of the admins down in the comments, or one of the people that are running the plugs about the show. Moon is one, Emoji J is one. There are
Jen.
many, yep, vibrator, many admins that can be reached, and
Well,
can get
thank
you in
you.
line. We can get you on board whenever it's convenient for you.
Yeah, we can.
Okay,
Okay,
we're
so who-
back in
we're
business.
on-
It's Storm
Lux.
Chaser.
Oh,
We just finished up Lux's turn.
yeah, that's right. That's right.
She had a solid 6-point performance. We
She's
go
not-
into a special steal round for Storm Chaser.
It's not letting me mute.
The button's not working. Hey, we love the glitchy apps.
I'll be super quiet.
You guys don't have much background noise, so it'll work out okay unless you get really excited about an answer that you should have gotten or knew or know or.
I'll just do this.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not letting me. Okay.
Don't worry about it. We'll make it work. We'll make it happen. Okay. Storm Chaser, we're in your special steal round. There's one potential steal, so nothing to skip.
Okay.
20
Oh, I
seconds
can't
on the
hear
clock.
her.
She's the only one muted.
What?
Am I here?
I can hear you, Storm Chaser. You're fine.
Okay, good.
The only person I can't hear is Addie Girl. Lux, I can
Well,
hear you.
Yeah, she's muted for me still.
Really?
The mute button worked for her.
We go and
didn't
come
work
back again?
for anybody
Yep.
else.
Yep. That's what we're gonna have
You
to
might have to, but let's go ahead with Storm Chaser's turn
do. Okay.
before we stall out because
Yeah.
it is his turn. It's okay if the ladies aren't in the box yet. They're ready. And then we'll see if the technical difficulties can be overcome during our intermission. All right. So Storm Chaser, your one possible steal clue. Looking for a 3-dimensional work of art.
Sculpture?
Correct. Nice steal. All right. We go to your regular timed round. You have a minute to answer 2 potential clue cards. So those are our last 2 for our first round. Okay. Your first one. A secure locked box, typically metal, used to hold belongings. Safe is correct. Spike formed by dripping water in cold weather.
Icicle, stalactite.
Icicle is correct. Good job. Way to wrap up round 1 strong with
Yay.
3 points on the board. So we can mess with boxes during our brief intermission here. Emoji J is going to total up our scores, and hopefully this will work out better. We know how glitchy the app can be sometimes.
Okay. Ooh, we got a tie already.
Early first round tie, but everything in this game is decided in the last round. Everything is a lead up to that final round of massive 3-point answers.
Okay. Lux.
I think that's awesome, Emoji J. I really appreciate the effort you put in that. So
right,
I
can we
work
hear
on resetting
everybody?
that timer.
Yep, I'm good.
Hello.
Addie?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Can you?
Okay.
Yep.
Woo-woo.
We said hello
We
at the
can
same
hear.
time. Sorry, Addie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, welcome everybody
Can you hear
to
me now?
Guess Again Trivia. Yes, we can. It's a little laggy, but we can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
We can. It's just a little delayed. And now you're frozen. Oh goodness.
Connectivity issues. Is it your
Can you hear me
Wi-Fi
now?
maybe or your signal?
Here's the question.
Can
You're
hear you.
frozen.
Video's frozen. Yep.
You can't hear me? Okay, I'm gonna come out.
We can't.
Yeah, I can hear her. It's just delayed and her video is frozen
Right.
or choppy.
All right. Let's do this again. Lux, we'll see you in a second.
Just as a quick shortcut to know about eBaby, when Addie Girl requests the box, you can replace Lux with her, and then you don't have to remove Lux separately. Then Lux just requests the box again.
Oh, okay.
'Cause, you know, when you go to add somebody to the box, it gives you the list of where to add them, who to replace.
I didn't know that. Okay, that's good to know.
Just a quick little shortcut.
Okay.
Little
It's good to know.
shortcut here and there.
Well, I could understand why you
Learn
want
as
to do
you
that
go.
if it wasn't me, man.
All right. Well, welcome you guys to Guess Again
Okay.
Trivia. We are on our second round. Please fave your two favorite hosts right here, eBaby and Top Badge Masterpiece. And the amazing people we have down below are amazing contestants today, Storm Chaser, Addie Girl, and Lux. You guys go check them out, hit them with a fave, find out, you know, who they are, and maybe you'll have a brand new whole friendship. You just never know, but you got to give people a chance. So go check them out, see who they are, and top three gifters of the day as well. Lux, Lolita, and Sin. Thank you guys. And all right, so round two.
Round two, we're shuffled and ready to go. We're starting off with Addie Girl.
Addie, yeah. All right. I'm scared to mute people, but we're gonna do it.
We're gonna try it. See how it goes. All right. So far, so good. All right. It looks good. I like it. Maybe the app will cooperate with us now. All right. Addie Girl, you have 30 seconds on the clock this time, and
Okay.
these are more challenging clues. Okay. Your first clue: known for long stems and thorns.
Roses.
Correct. Dogs love them.
Bones.
Yes, good job. Merged with Land Rover in 2008.
Mercedes.
Guess again.
Hummer.
Guess again.
Skip.
Its atomic number is 2.
Silver.
Guess again.
Potassium. I skip.
Incorrect, and no time to skip. That's quite all right. You got 2 correct answers. A good strong start in round 2. Those are worth 2 points each, so 4 points on the board for your turn. Addie Girl, nice job.
Now see,
Because
thank
you
you.
started off the round, you did not have a chance for a steal, but I'm sure you may as we come back around.
All right. Thank you.
Absolutely. Lux, you do get a special steal round, and there's only one potential steal, so nothing to skip.
Okay.
Your clue is merged with Land Rover in 2008.
Range Rover?
Guess again.
No idea. I'll skip. I don't drive.
Nothing to skip. You got 12, 10 seconds.
Oh right. Okay. Oh my God. SUV.
Guess again.
Oh my God. I can't even think of cars like vehicles.
That was a challenging one, and it's one of the reasons that I like this clue card so much. We have to give it away because it wasn't stolen.
Give it away,
Merged.
give it away now.
Merged with Land Rover in 2008 was that elusive Jaguar.
Oh, the big cat. Okay, we come full
Big
circle.
cat. Mhm. All right. So nothing was stolen in that skip round. We go on to your regular timed round, Lux. 30 seconds on the clock, and you've heard the clue before, but I'm still going to read it again, and I'm going to call them back after.
I was gonna say somebody's dryer is ready.
No, that's my phone ringing, but you know how this goes. So, all right, 30 seconds on the clock. Your first clue is its atomic number is 2.
Oxygen?
Guess again.
Hydrogen?
Guess again.
Oh. Skip.
Like a frozen stalactite.
Icicle?
Yes. Part of an ancient group of animals dating back 320 million years.
Dinosaurs?
Guess again.
Birds?
Guess again.
Skip.
Won't skip on the buzzer. That's all right. That was your opportunity. You did get 1 correct. So 2 points on the board for that round. And we have one potential steal coming around to Storm Chaser. We gotta love the challenging clues. Okay, they're working. We like it. All right, your one potential steal, Storm Chaser. Its atomic number is 2.
Helium.
Correct. Didn't even start the timer and didn't need to.
I'm so surprised Lux didn't get that.
We'll attribute that to the early morning.
Just to
Functioning.
be clear and remind you guys, the first round answers are still the same in the second round.
Well, all right, good job on the steal. So that one knocked down. Now we go into your regular timed round, Storm Chaser. And this first one, we're looking for part of an ancient group of animals dating back 320 million years.
Woolly mammoths, mastodons, extinct.
Yes, again.
Dinosaurs.
Yes, again.
Skip.
Named after a big cat.
Jaguar.
Yes, again.
Skip.
Often cast in bronze or carved from stone or wood.
Tablets.
Yes, again.
Skip.
Okay, I won't skip that one because I didn't have time to read the next one. You did get one correct off the steal. So 2 more points on the board for Storm Chaser. And we go to a special steal round for Addy Girl. Addy Girl, you have 2 potential steals. So if you don't know the first one, feel free to skip it and go on to the second one. You have 20 seconds to do your best with these.
Okay.
Your first clue is part of an ancient group of animals dating back 320 million years.
Crocodile.
Yes, again.
Alligator.
Yes, again.
Komodo dragon.
Yes, again.
A skip.
Okay, next one is named after a big cat.
A cougar.
Yes, again.
Puma.
That's correct. And you got it within the buzzer. Nice job.
Right.
Although I do like how you keep bringing up cougar because. All right.
Because I
You
know.
did get one correct on the steal. I'm going to give away the other one that you did not get. The part of an ancient group of animals dating back 320 million years. We were looking for the cockroach.
Cockroach. Oh. Right.
All right, now we go into your regular timed round, Addy Girl. We're
Okay.
starting off with the clue. Often cast in bronze or carved from stone or wood.
Tombstones.
Yes, again.
Skip.
Sometimes built into a wall.
Shelves.
Yes, again.
Doors. Skip.
Yes, again.
Skip.
Can be gray or colored.
Shades.
Yes, again.
Skip.
Aromatic with a pungent, slightly bitter flavor.
Coffee.
Yes, again.
Skip.
Won't do a skip during the buzzer, but very good try. You did get one correct for
Okay.
2 points on the board. And Lux has a lot to do in 20 seconds with 3 skipped clues.
Those are hard questions, then. Right?
Definitely. Yep. Okay. I'm going to read them in the order that they came up for Addy Girl. And I'm going to do so with the first clue before I start the timer. Your first one is often cast in bronze or carved from stone or wood.
Statue?
Yes, again.
Bust?
Yes, again.
Skip?
Sometimes built into a wall.
Bookshelf was good. Window?
Yes, again.
Chair?
Yes, again.
Those are
Out of time. That's okay.
I don't have more guesses.
Those skipped ones were not answered. I'm going to give them away so we know they're out of the answer pool for this second round. Often cast in bronze or carved from stone or wood. We were looking for sculpture. Sculpture was the answer there. Sometimes built into a wall. That's a safe.
Mm.
And pencils can be gray or colored. Pencil. Okay, so those are no longer in our answer pool. Lux, you have 30 seconds on the clock for your regular timed round. And your first clue is aromatic with a pungent, slightly bitter flavor.
Saffron.
Guess again.
Cumin.
Guess again.
Skip.
Can be defined by particle size.
Atoms.
Guess again.
Skip.
Associated with New England.
Clam chowder.
Chowder is correct. Evidence of these has been found from 100 million years ago.
Cockroaches.
Guess again.
Dinosaurs.
Guess again. Out of time. Quite all right. You did get one correct with chowder. So 2 more points on the board for Lux. And we've got 2 possible steals for Storm Chaser. You know the deal, Storm Chaser. I'm going to read them in the order they came up. You can skip the first one if you need to. Your first clue. We're looking for what is aromatic with a pungent, slightly bitter flavor.
Skip.
Second one can be defined by particle size.
Atoms, she said. Helium, elements.
Guess again.
Sand.
Yes, correct. Nice job. Nice job. All right. The one that we didn't get in that steal round, aromatic with a pungent, slightly bitter flavor, that was oregano. Oregano.
I know. Let's keep on getting the same one she's already answered.
And
then
giving
she
different
answers
answers.
with words that aren't even in the game.
That's why Baby's cracking up. We know. Oregano. Exactly. All right. Now we're into your regular timed round. Storm Chaser. We're still on Storm. Okay. Regular timed round. First clue you've heard before, but I'm still going to read it before I start the timer. Evidence of these has been found from 100 million years ago.
Cockroaches.
Guess again.
Pumas.
Guess again.
Jaguars.
Guess again.
Skip.
Most lay eggs.
Snakes.
Correct. Contains 3 sections: inner, middle, and outer.
Safes.
Guess again.
Skip.
I will skip that just because this is the end of round 2. All right, you got 2 correct in there, Storm Chasers, so 4 points on the board. Don't forget to breathe, E-Baby. Don't forget to breathe. And Addie Girl, you've got 2 potential steals.
Okay, which I
And
won't
then,
get.
and this will be the end of round 2, and then we'll start round 3 on you. Okay?
All right.
Your first potential steal. Evidence of these has been found from 100 million years ago.
It's not cockroaches.
It's not. That was 320.
Mosquitoes. No, I
Yes,
Skip.
it can.
skip. Skip.
Contains 3 sections: inner, middle, and outer.
Klondike bar.
Possibly correct, but not the answer. Okay, just to wrap up with a little educational opportunity.
Please.
Evidence of these has been found from 100 million years ago. We were looking for a web. Web.
Web. Wow.
And
Never would have got that ever. Okay, go on.
contains 3 sections: inner, middle, and outer. We were looking for ear.
Ear.
Was the correct answer there. Okay. So
I
a lot.
started dying laughing because fructose down here is talking about his blood.
He's what? blow up doll. His blow up doll.
And that's what he referred to the middle of the outer.
No. Mm-mm.
No, not going there. Okay. Yes, Emoji J,
Horrible.
please remind us. Please remind us. We are in our second and final intermission. So if anybody needs to get up, let the dog out, grab any of the things that you can't do on camera, now's the time to do it off camera. And
right.
Emoji J is going to do a quick subtotal of our scores. Exactly. This is the time to do it. E-Baby is going to get her composure.
I'm wiping my tears of happiness.
As we prepare for this final round, I want to caution all of you. That second round had more skips than I've seen in a while. It was risky, but it panned out because a lot of people didn't get their steals. In this final round, when we have one-word clues and everything is worth 3 points, giving away skips can be a very dangerous proposition, and we have a very close game.
This is anybody's game.
Okay. Remember that when you give up a skip in this final round, you're giving the next person a lot of time to think about it.
And
Plus,
points.
they get a whole separate 20-second round for it when their normal round is only 15 seconds. It is sin. That was what I said last night too. On that note, everybody, welcome to Guess Again Trivia with E-Baby and Masterpiece every Monday morning at 10 a.m. Rain or shine, regardless of the functionality of this wonderful app that we call home. We are here to do our absolute best before the coffee has kicked in. If you're interested in being on this show, make sure and message one of our admins or myself or E-Baby. We will get you in. If you don't know when you can be on, Emoji J, any of our admins in the comments. Moon is one. I can never remember all of them. We have so many admins.
Genevieve,
Everybody's a
Emoji
huge help.
J.
Everybody's a huge
Pegleg.
help with it. Exactly. Pegleg's in. You can message him. If you don't know when you're available for the show, we can put you on the waiting list. And that way, when we're short a person, you can go, hey, I'm available that week, and get in on that opportunity. All right. That being said, we're ready to dive into our final struggle
Dun, dun, dun.
of a round.
And make sure you hit
Only-
the top 3 gifters of the day with a fave. Lux, Pegleg, and Lolita. And Lux.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Lux again.
Lux
And absolutely don't forget to favorite everybody in this box.
And
Myself,
Mia.
E-Baby, Smoke Chaser,
And Leg
Howdy,
just
girl.
sniped her out.
and
Over
Lux.
here.
And Mia. No, I definitely all people that I have known around this app for a long time and love the energy. I'm glad to have you all here. And I'm glad to laugh with you early in this morning and maybe a little bit of laughing at you too, because we can't help ourselves. All right. That being said, 15 seconds on the clock, Addie girl. It's crunch time.
Whoop, whoop.
Crunch
One-
time. Okay.
You get one-word clues. Guess as many times as you need to.
Okay.
Your first clue is statue.
Sculpture.
Correct. Sticky.
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 Glue.
Guess again.
Skip.
Okay. I don't have time to read the next one, so that's not going in our skip pile, but great job getting one correct. That's 3 more points on the board for you.
Lux's face, I can tell, was stuck on Sticky.
Stuck on Sticky should be a band name. All right. 15 seconds on the clock. Your first clue is sticky.
Snake.
Guess again.
Sugar.
Guess again.
That's so funny.
Candy.
Guess again.
Helium.
Guess again.
Roach.
At least those were answers, but not correct. Good try. And way to be stingy with your skips. I was almost afraid you were going to skip that one. All right.
I was like, wait, I'm not going to skip.
Moving on to Storm Chaser. Storm Chaser, 15 seconds on the clock. Your first clue is sticky.
Sand.
Guess again.
Cockroach.
Guess again.
Helium.
Guess again.
Puma.
Guess again.
He
All
goes,
the
no.
time. It's tough with 15 seconds, but good job. Way to hold strong. There are no skips. We move on to Addie Girl. Giving people lots of time to consider what might be sticky of our possibilities. Of our possibilities.
Sticky, icky, sticky.
I don't know what else might be sticky, and it's not the time or place in our featured show, but immediately after. All right. Addie Girl needs to be unmuted,
Oh. Well,
but we know how the buttons can be. A little sticky.
A little
Alright.
sticky with the buttons.
15 seconds on the clock for you, Addie Girl.
Okay.
Your first clue is sticky.
A sucker.
Guess again.
Cockroach. No. A skip. I can't do it.
Sound.
Sound. Hear. Ear.
I will give you ear. I'll give you ear. You didn't hear me clearly on the first one. The
Okay.
timer had run out, but I'm gonna give you ear. 3 points on the board for Addie Girl, and 1 skipped. Sometimes we have to watch out for technical difficulties getting in the way of points. Lux, you have 1 possible steal with 20 seconds on the clock. Please tell me what is sticky.
A web?
Yes, that is exactly what we were looking for.
Right?
Good
I thought you were gonna say it,
job.
Addie. I was like, web.
Sometimes you need a couple rounds to go by before you catch that. All right, here we go. We are on to your regular timed round now, Lux. Your first clue is castle.
Sand.
Correct. Pest.
Cockroach.
Correct. Fragrant.
Fragrant? Oregano.
Guess again. Okay, remember you can guess all the way to the end of the buzzer, but way to stop after it. You
Oh,
can
I
guess
see.
all the
Right.
way to the end of the buzzer. Don't hold your tongue until after the buzzer stopped. Great job getting 3 correct, including your steal. So 3 correct is 9 points on the board for Lux. And we
Makes a
move on
difference.
to Storm Chaser.
Oh, she smoked us. Whew.
That was a tough one, but
Like a cigar.
it's still anybody's game. Still anybody's game in this one. Here we go. We've still got a lot of clues coming back up. Your first one, Storm Chaser, is fragrance.
Skip.
Yes, balloon.
Helium.
Correct. Black.
Puma.
Correct. Hanging. Time's up. Time's up. Don't say it. Time's up. Don't say it.
Oh, I beat it.
You did beat it?
I think I did.
I
I'll
heard
take
him
it.
say something, but I didn't hear it like a word. But
I heard him say it, but I didn't hear him say it until after the timer. That was why I wasn't going to count it.
I thought I said it in timeout. It doesn't matter. Let the audience decide. Or
Fructose and Emoji J both say you said it in time, so that was a lag on my end. We're putting that down as correct with Icicle, and you got 3 correct, Storm Chaser, for 9 points on the board. Nice job. Thank you, man.
Okay.
Thank you, audience. We appreciate you. Sometimes we all get lags on here. Okay, Addie Girl, you have 1 potential steal. With 20 seconds on the clock, there's nothing to skip here. Guess away. Okay. Your clue is fragrance.
Rose.
Correct. Nice job. Into your regular timed round now. Okay. Your first clue is spotted.
Puma.
Guess again.
Spotted. Skip.
Marrow.
Bone.
Fangs.
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 Puma. I don't know.
Not correct. Quite all right. 2 correct for 6 more points on the board for you, Addie girl. Nice turn. We're
Just to
all
be
starting-
correct, it was fangs with a F.
Thank you. All right. Lux, you have 1 potential steal with 20 seconds on the clock. Your clue is spotted.
Jaguar?
That is correct. That was our other big cat. All right, now we get into our regular timed round. I will simply say we're down to our last 5 cards.
Ooh.
No, we're not going to get through them all here, but we are down to our last 5 cards. Very close. I love that emoji, Jay. All right. Your first clue is fangs.
Snake.
Correct. Dried.
Dried?
Dried.
Oregano.
Correct. Corn.
Corn? Food.
Timer is done. Nice job once
job,
again,
though.
Lux, getting 3 correct with your steal. And that's where you see those skips make so much difference. 9 more points on the board for you. Alrighty, Storm Chaser, this is anybody's game, but we are down to our last 3 cards, so we're stingy with our skips. Your first clue is corn.
Sand.
Guess again.
Skip.
Graphite.
Coal.
Guess
Stalactite.
again. Guess again.
Sand.
Guess again. A tough round, but stingy with the skips is smart. We move on to a steal round for Addie Girl. Sin, that sounds like a nightmare. Addie Girl. You have 1 potential steal with 20 seconds on the clock. Your clue is corn.
Chowder.
Correct. Nice job. Moving into our regular timed round, you have 2 potential cards. 2 potential cards, so we are stingy with them skips. All right. First clue is graphite.
Sculpture.
Guess again.
Sand.
Guess again.
Skip.
Combination.
Ear.
Guess again. I won't skip it. The timer was on. You did get 1 correct, however, so 3 more points on the board, and we move on to Lux. For anybody just entering the room, please keep in mind that we only put wrong answers in the comments. If you know the answer and you want to be on the show, feel free to hit one of our many admins, and we'll be able to get you in there. You can also hit me up, hit up eBaby, Emoji J, Moon, Pegleg, the list goes on. Genevieve, we got a whole bunch of available admins here to help get you on here. All right, Lux, we're around to you. You've got 1 potential steal. Your clue for the steal round is graphite.
That would be pencil, because they're no longer made with lead.
Correct.
Ooh.
Nice job. That is what we were looking for. And your last possible clue card, your regular timed round, your clue is combination.
Safe.
Safe is correct.
I was so
Very
excited to
nice
do that.
job. Wrapping us up. That was an excellent game. Emoji J is going to total up our scores. That was 6 more points on the board for Lux's turn. Excellent work all around.
Smoked
It
us.
is past 11. We are no longer fucking featured.
Woo woo.
So everybody feel free to get out your drinks, your smokes, and say whatever you'd like, especially in response to that
And
score.
Take your
Take
tops off.
it off.
Wow, good
Mia.
job, Lux.
We have a
I'm-
special website for that.
I'm sorry you missed seeing me at the beach. You're going to have to wait till the next opportunity.
So Lux won.
I wasn't
Lux.
even like, do we have the scores?
Congratulations, Lux.
Lux
You
with that win.
That third round was killer. That was
Woo,
killer.
woo, congratulations, love.
Oh, she's got a cup and
Storm
everything.
Chaser and Addie Girl, very, very close.
Whew.
That went
Running
very
for
close.
second.
Until the
What
end.
did I
Anybody could
get?
have really won.
What was the scores?
You had 23.
23.
23
not
for
bad.
you, 21 for Storm Chaser, 32 for Lux, 32.
Whew.
It was
Right on.
totally decided in that third round.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
That made all the difference.
Yep.
They
And,
played differently.
Yep.
They all played differently than what we normally see on here, and that was interesting.
Yeah, first
Definitely.
time. Now I got an idea of how to do this. So
It was a
Right?
good time.
At
I had
first, I'm
fun.
so confused, and then the words repeat themselves. I didn't understand that. Like
I
the
didn't know
clues-
that till later on either.
Right. So then, when I didn't know what to answer, I'm just like, cockroach, sand,
Yep.
helium.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
You said.
Try to remember as many of the answers as possible, and also try to remember which ones have already been said that round, because that's the tough part too. That's why I give away the steal round answers that aren't answered
The
to let
sticky
you know
web that
that's
got
no longer an
me.
answer this round.
That would
Sticky
be cool, Emoji J. I'm not against that.
Sure, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Oh,
That'd be great.
Yeah.
We are working towards doing a season of that's a champions round where we'll bring back all of our winners, and we will do extra challenging answers. I have a collection that I've set aside of famous people. That's challenging because they're all two-word names for the most part, except maybe like Prince and Cher and Madonna. Majority of them are two-word names, so that can be extra challenging. We also have a collection of just famous places. Just famous places.
that would be
Working on a collection of just TV shows or movies. That's another challenging category, especially when that's all you've got and you've got to try to sort through all of them. Everything else is very much general. We would do themes. So Mia, for example, we might look at the 3 people that are going to be in the next round, and we might do an anonymous vote, and whichever category gets the most votes is the one that we would do. That's one potential outcome. We might give the choice to the top gifter of the past stream. Top gifter of the past stream might get to choose which category we'll be doing for the next champions round, and once we have our winners from that, we'll have the final playoff, and we'll grind it out.
That was a lot of fun. Shout out
I
to
had
the
a
top
great
3
time.
gifters. I'm glad you guys did. Tell your friends, tell your family. Don't hide them.
Absolutely.
Don't
Right,
hide
yeah.
your wife. Don't hide your kids. Bring them here. Let's play.
It's a good time.
That was super fun. That's a really fun game, and it all like
Really,
wraps up
really
nicely in the hour. Bravo.
Bravo.
Thank you
Yes,
very much.
bravo.
It took us a lot of work.
I wish
We had been running a little over time, getting it all ready, getting it all on the spot.
Okay, Jay.
I have a question for you, Dr. Fructose. Do you carry your crotch critters in your beard because you give beard rides?
I
Or do
could
you
not
still
stop
carry them
laughing
in your
every time
crotch?
you wrote that today.
What?
Are they still crotch critters for you, or have they become beard crotch critters?
Well, that's my cue to go. I gotta get out of here. Thanks so much for having me. I'm gonna
Bye,
take my
Lux.
cup.
Thank you so much, Lux. Y'all make sure you hit Lux with a fave.
I did.
Before you go,
Lux
is there
fave.
anything that you want
Storm Chaser.
to promote or
Yes. Anything big coming up?
Oh, sure. You just I think I have an auction coming up on the 12th. Capral's hosting her first auction. It's a summer fun auction. So there's a couple of us in there. You guys can come check that out. Otherwise, make sure you come see me Saturday every 10 p.m. Eastern for my featured show, Tic Tac Trivia, and Audience Edition after that. Thanks.
Yay.
We love it. We love it.
Bye.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you, Lux.
Lux. Have
Nice
an amazing
meeting
day.
you. Wonderful
Congratulations again on winning. And
I gotta
Girl, you
sign
got
up
some
for more
events
things.
coming up.
I got to sign up for a few more things. This was the last thing on my list for this week. So my first thing of the week, but the last of the week. I don't know. I'm a little confused. I'm still not a morning person, no matter how many answers I got right.
I understand completely. No problem at all.
But I'll come again. I'll
Sin-
wake up again for this show.
Cool.
Oh, we
Awesome.
love to
I
hear
love
it.
to hear it. Love to have
right.
you. And
Thanks for
getting to be in
having
the
me.
comments. Comments is a much more fun position to be early in the morning.
Sometimes, yes, especially for Dr. Fructose.
All right. I'll be up on Mondays for that. Okay. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you,
Absolutely.
Addie. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Nice to meet everyone.
Thank you.
Sin,
You guys make sure you hit Addie with a fave. All right, Storm
What-
Chaser, you're up. You got any
Oh,
events coming up?
I've got a couple things. I think I've got PYT ABCs on
Ooh,
Tuesday.
that's a fun game.
It is a fun game. I've been on it a lot. I love it. There's a couple more things, some auctions coming up. Class Swim's got an auction on the 25th. There's a lot of things. Jay knows a lot. Beard Raider knows a lot. They just tell me where I got to be. And him recommending me for this show was such a blessing. This was a great time.
I'm glad it was. That's the
I got
purpose.
so humbled. I want to be back on soon. So
All right,
anytime
excellent.
you need someone, let me know.
We will add
right.
you, Emoji J. If you could add him to the waiting list,
Hmm.
that would be amazing.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Because I work from home on Mondays and Fridays, I can do that.
Okay, awesome. That works. It's been challenging.
Sure.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie,
they
to get
show it tough.
contestants Mondays early in the morning,
Yeah.
especially on the West Coast. They're not even alive yet.
Mhm.
When they come in
But-
here, you can tell who's from the West Coast when they come in the box because they're like,
One advantage that we have with the time, and I'm going to work a little bit more on trying to sign people up, is it is easier to get Aussie and UK Europe streamers
That's
to
cool.
be on our show at this time, because UK Europe is 5 hours ahead. Aussie is like 10 hours behind tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or 11 hours or something. So
ahead.
it's all,
Yeah, I tried
those
to
are all
get
pretty workable.
our lottery numbers from my Aussie friends, and they said they signed a contract that they can't tell anybody when they're born. I just wanted the numbers.
How did they sign when they were born?
A
Sin, I was going to
non-disclosure
suggest
agreement.
maybe keep us in mind for guest again edition or my family edition. But my schedule of the summer is absolutely insane, so I'm